What is going on, YouTube? Espresso Shucko here, and today we are hitting the Regulation Set I ranked ladder with this Miraidon and Kyogre team. So, the idea that I was thinking with this team here is Miraidon hits like an absolute truck. That's mainly it. Miraidon just hits with a truck, so we're going to slap some choice specs on there and go for some massive damage. But what else are we going to do? Well, we have Terra Fairy, Dazzling Gleam if we need it. We got Draco Meteor to delete something. We got Volt Switch to pivot. And we got Electro Drift as another eraser. So we do have that. But what I was thinking here too is we could have some fun with Kyogre, because Kyogre's got some relatively good bulk here on the specially defensive side. So if we pair it with an Electric Seed to boost up its physical defense, well, now we might be onto something here. So we have Calm Mind here to raise our special attack and special defense, which honestly, even at a +1, Kyogre is going to get incredibly bulky, incredibly fast, and it's going to be hitting insanely hard. Not to mention, at 130 defense right here, a +1 defense is going to put that up to 195, cap that out with max HP investment, and we might be onto something. Now, it is a little bit risky for Origin Pulse because of the accuracy on it, but meh. We'll figure that out eventually. We do have Ice Beam here too as well to do some damage while not having to worry about the likes of Wide Guard blocking it. So we do have that to have a nice single target option, and then we have Origin Pulse to just do massive damage. If I had a means of restoring my HP, I'd maybe be brave and try to run Water Spout, but no, we're not going to do that. And plus, I really want Protect on here, and I was thinking maybe Terra Dark if I'm worried about Prankster Encore from Whimsicott. So we have that as an idea, but we'll see if we need it or not. As far as the rest of the team goes here, we have Iron Moth, which honestly, Iron Moth is probably my favorite Violet Paradox Mon right after Iron Hands at this point. Iron Moth with a speed boost as well as Acid Spray to drop something special defense in front of Miraidon. Yes. Yes, this is Chi-Yu at home at this point. So yeah, we do have Iron Moth to do that with the Acid Spray. We also have Fiery Dance for a single target option and the chance to raise up our own special attack. So that's pretty decent. Like, I'm pretty sure it's a 50-50 chance to boost up Iron Moth's special attack from Fiery Dance. And then since we have Kyogre, why not Hurricane and Terra Flying to further boost that up? I don't know if we're going to need it, but we do have the option right there. And honestly, Hurricane could do a lot of damage because it is base 110 power at the end of the day. So yeah, although it's 70 accuracy outside of rain, in the rain, it's reliable. So having that and maybe even having Terra Flying could be spicy on Iron Moth. We'll see. We have Ogerpon Wellspring here with Follow Me, Ivy Cudgel, Horn Leech, and Spiky Shield. Typical stuff here. Main idea here is if we run into opposing Kyogre or Urshifu, we could nullify and just cancel out. I mean, that's what both of those mean, but anyways, we can just ignore Water Spout and Surging Strikes and even Origin Pulse. So that's what I was thinking with Ogerpon Wellspring, since its ability is Water Absorb, and plus getting some HP back is always nice at the end of the day. So that's my thoughts on that. We have Iron Hands if we have to run up into Trick Room shenanigans. So Iron Hands and Trick Room is great. We have Fake Out support as well. We have Terra Grass to become resistant to a lot of things that fighting, or rather neutral to a lot of things that fighting doesn't want to deal with. And honestly, it's also becoming resistant to ground, which is really nice too on the off chance we do run into a ground type attacker or something with heavy ground coverage. So being able to turn into a grass type is going to be nice at the end of the day. And plus, we do drop a lot of the fighting weaknesses and just become neutral to them. So there is that. And then finally, we have Grimmsnarl here for some screen support. We have Reflect and Light Screen plus Scary Face to lower something's speed. And then we have Spirit Break to just start chipping some stuff down there too. So that's the team in a nutshell. Let's jump right on in to some battles. Okay, we've got Dialga and Calyrex Ice Rider with Iron Hands. This is definitely a Trick Room team. Amoonguss, Chen Pao, and Indeedee. Okay. Kind of wish I had Terra Grass on Kyogre, not gonna lie, but we do have it on the hands, and we got the Ogerpon. We might be okay here. I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna bring in Kyogre and Miraidon right as the lead. Yeah, I think that's okay. Should be okay. I think we bring Hands in the back. And I think maybe we bring the Iron Moth. Maybe. I kind of want to bring Grimmsnarl. Grimmsnarl for some screen support could be okay. That said, being able to get rid of that Amoonguss could be handy too, so maybe we go with this. Yeah, maybe we do something like that. I love the idea of getting an Origin Pulse and maybe a Dazzling Gleam off at the same time, like maybe just to try to get some damage off. The Indeedee might be a little bit of a problem though. Oh, it's going to be Dialga Amoonguss instead. You know what? Good enough for me. I love the idea of getting rid of that Amoonguss early on, if possible. Dialga being a special attacker is not something I love, but I mean, I can always try to get a Calm Mind up. Getting rid of Amoonguss is the main thing, though. If we can get rid of Amoonguss, great. Then I can always go for Calm Mind and just try to go from there. That's kind of the big thing here, is just trying to get rid of Amoonguss. I think what I'm going to try to do is I think I'm going to try to Draco into the Dialga on the off chance they go for Spore instead. No, they went for Protect. Okay. That's not terrible. No, I have the Electric Terrain up. They didn't switch in Indeedee. Good enough for me. And honestly, getting the Ice Beam off into the Amoonguss is going to be handy. That's exactly half. We put them into berry range. I think what I can do is I can just go for the Calm Mind now, because I don't think they realized I put up the Electric Terrain. But you know what? Good enough for me. I'm going to Calm Mind. I'm going to Draco into the Amoonguss. Just try to get it off the field. Yeah, there's the Rage Powder. Okay. Now the Trick Room's coming out. Which, you know what? I'm okay with. We're just going to do that. And we're also going to pivot Miraidon out. Getting Grimmsnarl. Get a screen up. We get our Calm Mind off. I don't mind trying to get the Origin Pulse off. And now Kyogre has a defense boost, a special defense boost, and a special attack boost. You know what? I'm going to lose Miraidon there, but that's a free swap. So now that there's no Trick Room, I could... I did not bring Grim. I brought the Iron Moth instead. Yeah, that's fine. I can bring in the hands. I can threaten the Dialga with a Drain Punch. I have the... Oh, there's their own Iron Hands. Okay. I can threaten the Origin Pulse. Yeah. We got that Aura in that Origin Pulse. I'm going to fake out into their hands, see if I can outspeed them. This is an Iron Hands that does have max speed IVs. So really, I should be able to outspeed them, get the fake out off into them, and then Origin Pulse should just do a lot of damage. So yeah, they'll be able to outspeed me, but that's okay. No Trick Room again. All right. I don't know where we're going with this, but all right. We go for the Origin Pulse. I think I go for the Ice Beam into the hands, and I think I just Drain Punch into the Dialga. I think that's what I do here. My Iron Hands has Quark Drive activated. I think if I can just get rid of their Iron Hands, knock them out, great. Let's see here. It's going to be... Okay. Thank you. Pretty sure I clicked Ice Beam instead of Origin Pulse this time to save my PP because of Dialga. Okay. That doesn't save you. Goodbye. And now your Dialga is going to eat a fistful of iron. After they move, of course, because they're attacking my Iron Hands first. But you know what? That's fine. They left Kyogre alone. I just took out Dialga. Iron Hands is gone, and we got a Rage Quit. Good enough for me. Yeah. To be fair, I don't blame them. They went for Terra Grass into an Ice Beam after losing most of their HP. Yeah, that's fair. I'd be a little bit salty about that too. Yeah, yeah. Anyways, moving on. All right, we've got Miraidon and Lunala. All right, all right. I feel like this is a similar vibe to what I'm going with my Kyogre here, with the Electric Seed and the Lunala. Like, I feel like Lunala is going to be Electric Seed, Calm Mind, potentially. Which, yeah, that can be a little bit spicy. I'm going to lead Iron Moth and Kyogre. Actually, I think I'm going to lead Iron Hands Kyogre, in case they do bring Miraidon, because I would love to fake out their Miraidon. And Grimmsnarl might be handy, too. Yeah, Grimmsnarl might be handy. Like, don't know how I feel about the Iron Moth. I feel like I can leave it. I can justify leaving it on the bench. The Urshifu is a little bit terrifying for my Kyogre, not gonna lie. Like, I can Terra Dark to drop my electric weakness, but I don't love gaining that fighting weakness against that Urshifu. Yeah. Yeah, that might be a little bit problematic. Lunala and Ursaluna, okay. I'm okay with that. I think what I can do is I can Calm Mind. I think I can Calm Mind in front of these two, and I think I just click the Heavy Slam into the Lunala just to try to break the Shadow Shield. We get that Calm Mind off, great. That can be decent. The Facade is a bit scary, though. I'm not gonna lie. There's to protect off the Ursaluna, which, yeah, kind of figured. I'm not gonna lie. I did kind of see that coming. We'll go for the Heavy Slam, just get a little bit of chip off into that Lunala. There's the Trick Room. Iron Hands is actually in an okay position. But Kyogre is not. I think what I'm going to do, I'm just going to scout. I'm going to go for the Protect with Kyogre. I think I'm going to try to Drain Punch into the Ursaluna. I'm hoping they go for the Kyogre instead of the Iron Hands. Nice. Okay. So, we get some chip damage off that way with the Iron Hands. Okay, it's a little bit more than a chip, but good enough. Iron Hands didn't love the amount of damage it just took there, but I mean, that's okay. I think what I can do is I can click the Origin Pulse. And I think I'll bring the Grimmsnarl in just in case they target the Iron Hands with the Ursaluna instead, whereas Iron Hands did so much damage to it. Kyogre's got a special defense boost, so it might be alright. No, they just went for Kyogre. Okay. That brings me down to 15 HP, but somehow I'm faster than that Lunala and Trick Room. Okay. We get rid of Ursaluna. That's great for getting rid of Trick Room. Or threat in Trick Room, I should say. If Miraidon comes in here, great. Kyogre just found out that it's faster. Alright, that's Rapid Strike. That's not something I want to see, but I'm going to click the Origin Pulse. And I am going to... Honestly, I'm going to Spirit Break into the Urshifu. Lunala is going to withdraw. Sweet. Okay. There's the Miraidon, which is unfortunately a little bit too late for me because it's going to activate my Electric Seed, but I mean, I'm pretty sure I'm in Aqua Jet range, especially with the rain, so yeah, that's a little bit problematic. There's the Aqua Jet. Yeah, that's enough to knock me out, but I mean, we went for the Spirit Break into the Urshifu for this exact reason, so we do get to come in here, hit them with a Spirit Break, take a lot of HP from them. I can bring in Hands. I can, honestly, what I could do with Hands is I could just try to get rid of the Urshifu, or I use Grimmsnarl to do that, and I go for the Fake Out into the Miraidon. What turn of Trick Room do we have left? This is the last turn. Yeah, okay. I think I Terra Grass. And I think what I do here is I target into the Miraidon with hands, and I think I Spirit Break into the Urshifu. Yeah, I think that's fair, because if we can get Miraidon in without Trick Room, I'm scarfed. I can Dazzling Gleam. I can do some damage. That's the big thing. If I can get Miraidon into an okay position, like, we can do some damage. Let's see here. It's Miraidon, Terastallizing. Oh, it's Fairy. Okay. Not ideal. I'll get a little bit of chip into them. But, I mean, the question is what do I want to do with my... The question is what I want to do with my Miraidon. Do I want to just go for an Electro Drift and just try to do as much damage as I can to theirs and hope Grimmsnarl can take out Lunala? Yeah, that's the real question here. There's the Dazzling Gleam. I mean, Hands is going to be okay. It's Iron Hands. Grimmsnarl's not okay, but I mean, I get my Miraidon in for free. Rain is gone, which is fine. Twisted Dimensions are gone. Oh, right, I'm Specs. I'm not Scarfed. That could be a little bit scary, but I think we're okay. Specs Miraidon should be able to do a lot of damage. Yeah. I forgot I'm Specs and not Scarf because I wanted my Iron Moth to outspeed my Miraidon for Acid Spray support. That's what I wanted to do with that. I think what I can do is just hope I can take them both out. I think my Specs Dazzling Gleam's okay for Lunala. Yeah. And that's a lot of damage. Like, I think if Iron Hands can connect this Heavy Slam, I should be okay. Yeah, the question is can Iron Hands live? It's neutral. Oh, okay. You know what? We got to survive. We didn't quite knock it out, but I mean, that's okay. The question is can I outspeed them again? And yes, I did. Okay. That worked out nice. We got Miraidon to outspeed. Iron Hands was able to take a good chunk out of them with that Heavy Slam, so I'm pretty happy about how that worked out. A shame the Aqua Jet went into Kyogre when Kyogre had 15 HP. Like, if Kyogre had a little bit more HP and the Electric Seed, like, we might have been able to keep it. And if we had, that could have been alright. But, I mean, at the end of the day, it was good. We survived the Trick Room. We got around the Lunala with the Electric Seed, which was a little bit scary. So, I do feel pretty good about that. Especially, too, whereas going into Reg I did say that I figured Dawnwings or Lunala would be a really good partner for Miraidon, so yeah. And honestly, that Ursaluna had the potential to ruin my day, so I'm just glad I got that off the field relatively fast. Anyways, that's enough of that. Good game to my opponent. Okay, that's a Dunsparce. Alright. I see you. I respect you. We got the Dunsparce, Dusclops, which that's a cool one to see. I haven't seen Dusclops in a long time. We got Hitmontop. Again, this is a really cool team. Yeah, I want to see what Sam here can cook with. All right. With that said, I got a Miraidon. I'm going to take advantage of the fact that I have a Miraidon because I want to do a lot of damage to stuff. All right, so we have Trick Room and Tailwind to watch out for. I think this could be an Iron Moth situation. Iron Moth, Miraidon, that could be nice. And you know what? I think Iron Hands might be good. I can't take out the Dusclops, but I mean, I can do some stuff. Just, yeah, I could do some stuff with hands. Actually, Ogerpon looks great. Ogerpon looks great with the Water Absorb for dealing with Kyogre. Do I love the idea of possibly taking a Bleak Wind off Torn? No. But do I love the idea of being able to absorb a Water Spout? Absolutely. That could be nice. Ogerpon being able to be immune to that and do some damage, or even just switch in, that could be handy. So let's see here. It is the Dunsparce and Torn. All right, what does the Dunsparce do? Yeah, this is a cool one to see. Honestly, I wanna Volt Switch off Miraidon, and I would love it if I could get some good damage off into the Dunsparce with Iron Moth. So I think I'm going to Fiery Dance into the Dunsparce. Hope Iron Moth is okay here. And go from there. Rock Slide, okay. Iron Moth flinched. Miraidon did not. Good. Good. That Tailwind is not doing me any favors, but I mean, we got Torn off the field. Now, does Kyogre come in here? If it does, I really don't like that. I also just remembered that I'm terrifying on Iron Moth, so it's not like I could Terra here, but we'll see. Yeah, we will definitely see here. Who is this? That's Kyogre. Okay. I don't mind going for an Ivy Cudgel. Kind of want to go for a Horn Leech. And I kind of want to get my Kyogre back in here. Or not my Kyogre. Yeah, well, I had Miraidon. I kind of want to get Kyogre in here just to get that defense boost. Take advantage of the electric terrain. And with Torn gone, if I can just stall out their Tailwind, that could be nice. And Kyogre getting a physical defense boost could be okay in the face of the Rock Slide threat. So, I mean, Serene Grace is going to make it so that they have really good flinch odds. Oh, they have Blizzard. Okay. I don't flinch, and I get to do that. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Alright, I'm going to Spiky Shield. I'm going to try to Calm Mind. I could go Terra Dark if I'm worried about Thunder, but I mean, I become neutral to Blizzard, which I don't want to take. If I can get the Calm Mind off and I can just stall out Tailwind one more turn, great. The fact that they just switched there is making me seriously wonder if they might be a Scarf set. Maybe. Kyogre flinched, unfortunately. Not the end of the world for me, though. Let's see here. One turn of Tailwind. I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to Ivy Cudgel into the Blood Moon. I'm going to protect Kyogre. Now, they could potentially go for Hyper Drill, which is the Dunsparce's signature move, which hits for Protect, and I'm pretty sure it removes it. If they do, that's not great for me, but if they don't, I mean, at least I'm safe from a Rock Slide with the residual chip damage. I also don't get to get my Calm Mind off because of that Rock Slide flinch last turn, which is unfortunate, but the good news here is they just removed their electric immunity from Blood Moon. There's another flinch, okay. There's Blood Moon into my Ogerpon. Yeah, okay. But I can bring in Miraidon. I can do some damage, which would be nice. I would love it if I can actually get a hit in now. Rather than my opponent just constantly making me flinch. So yeah, I would love to be able to hit them. What's this for electric terrain? Last turn of that, okay. I think I'm going to Volt Switch off the Dunsparce. And I think I'm just going to Origin Pulse. I should be okay in theory here. Yeah, we're going to outspeed this. Yeah, we knock it out too. That's great. I can bring in Iron Moth. Iron Moth. It's not going to love whatever Ursaluna does, but I mean, we can just bring an Iron Moth here. And yeah, I don't blame you for being the reluctant. I forgot that you had that mark. But yeah, Iron Moth is gonna, unfortunately, take some damage, which is not great. Or maybe not. No, Iron Moth does not take any damage. Okay. Yeah, the Dunsparce was not something I really appreciated all the Rock Slide flinches with, but hey. That's fine. Iron Moth is having a wonderful time now, just sitting on the field. I'm fairly certain Iron Moth is faster than Kyogre, and I kind of want to do this because I can. We're gonna switch in Miraidon just to get that speed boost back, and the battle's canceled. Never mind. we almost got to see the Terra animation, but hey, props to the Dunsparce, like Serene Grace, having a 60% flinch rate. I mean, I think I flinched at least 3, maybe 4 times in that match. Not fun, but hey, I get it. I respect it. I mean, Flinch Kiss was a thing for how many years too, with Togekiss and Air Slash, especially with Thunder Wave. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if that Dunsparce had Thunder Wave. Yeah. Anyways, good game to my opponent. Okay, we've got Miraidon and Ho-Oh. That makes me think Electric Seed on the Ho-Oh. We got Iron Valiant, which also makes me think Coaching into the Ho-Oh. We got Clefairy. Okay. Kyogre's not going to love this, but I mean, Kyogre can do damage. So there is that. Alright. I think what we do here is maybe we go Iron Moth and Miraidon. Yeah, I think we can do that. I think we bring in maybe Hands, Kyogre, yeah, definitely Kyogre, to do some damage. And yeah, I don't know who else. Maybe Hands, yeah, maybe. The other thing too is if they lead Valiant and Ho-Oh into me, like, I'm probably giving Valiant a speed boost, which sucks because Valiant, I'm pretty sure, is faster than Iron Moth. Yeah, okay. I don't know. I really don't. You know what? We're gonna go with Hands. This might be ugly. We'll see how well we navigate it, though. I mean, I really do like the idea of Acid Spray. Honestly, if I Acid Spray that Ho-Oh, Terra Fairy to... Actually, Ho-Oh can't really do anything to Miraidon. I don't think I have to Terra Fairy. I think Acid Spray and Volt Switch. Miraidon and Valiant. Okay. Now I think it's Acid Spray, Volt Switch into the Iron Valiant. And just hope they don't Destiny Bomb me. Or, I Terra Fairy, Acid Spray, and go over there. Yeah, I think we can get away with that. I think we Terra Fairy, I think we Dazzling Gleam. I think a -2 special defense drop into Miraidon is going to be great. And if they're sashed, what I do is... Well, it's a spread move, so they might just Wide Guard. Yeah, that might be a problem, actually. If they Wide Guard, that could be bad for Miraidon. I was scared of a potential Destiny Bond that I didn't even think Wide Guard. Yeah. There it is. Okay. I deserve this. But that's okay. We can get them down to -2 special defense. They Dragon Pulsed me. That is a lucky break for me. I switch out Miraidon now into Hands. I target the Valiant with Acid Spray. And I go from there. Actually, I Fiery Dance the Valiant. Yeah, let's get Hands in there. If we get rid of Hands, I mean, great. Or if we get Hands out and we get rid of Valiant, great. I like the idea of Iron Moth getting a special attack boost from Fiery Dance, because this is a speed booster Iron Moth, so I mean, it doesn't have the most special attack to begin with. I can always fake out the Miraidon. I can always fake out the Valiant. Yeah, that's a free attack into the Valiant right there, which I do like. I have Sash on the Moth, so I mean the Moth is okay. Electro Drift into hands. Let's go. All right. The other thing too is Iron Moth has the option for a lot of spread moves. So I mean, you can make the fair assumption that Wide Guard might be handy there. So I think we see there's a Protect there. So definitely no choice item. Yeah, that's right, because we saw a, never mind, we saw a Dragon Pulse and Electro Drift already. I think Iron Moth can go for the Valiant one more time, or attempt it one more time, and the hands can just go for some damage, potentially. I think we Fiery Dance, and I think we Heavy Slam, and then this way too. If they switch the Valiant into something else, I mean, I can get some damage off into them, which I don't hate. So yeah, like, we can do that. Yeah, they're going to withdraw the Valiant, which, honestly, I'm okay with. Clefairy's coming in here, great. I want to get a lot of damage off into this thing, like, ASAP, so we'll get the Fiery Dance off into Clefairy. If I get a special attack boost, all the better. There's Dragon Pulse into hands. Can hands live it? Yes, it does. Okay. We also got the reveal that they are Life Orb. And goodbye, Clefairy. Okay. I do like that. I do like that a lot. I don't think I got a special attack boost off of the Fiery Dance. I know I didn't get it off the first one. I don't think I got one off the second either. So I should still get a speed booster when Electric Train comes back up. Okay, Farigiraf is coming in here, so Electric Seed's a little bit scary, but I mean, not the end of the world for me. Let's see, right here. Oh, I did get a special attack boost. Nice. Okay. I'm gonna target into the Miraidon slot. And I think I just let Iron Hand do what it wants to do and just try to get some chip damage off into the Farigiraf. Okay, Terrestrialization is coming out here now. Is the Farigiraf, okay. Normal. Did I not just click Drain Punch? That might have been okay. If, okay, yeah, they protected, okay. That might have actually been amazing, on my end. No, I clicked Wild Charge, never mind. And there's Psychic anyways. Ooh, and the Moth though, okay. Yeah, we just clicked the Wild Charge. Drain Punch would have been amazing. I mean, we still take half their HP. But now what I can do is I can protect Iron Moth. Actually, getting Kyogre in might be okay. Like getting Kyogre in, Miraidon and Fresh might be okay at the same time. No, I don't think so, actually. I don't think I get to attack at all this turn. You know what? I'm going to protect Moth, and I'm just going to Drain Punch into the, there's the Iron Valiant coming in. Okay. This is fine, because now I can Volt Switch. I can keep Iron Moth for sure. Maybe even Iron Hands. Oh my god, they let me keep Iron Moth and Iron Hands. And I get to Drain Punch them. Yeah, that's great. Okay. Not that it matters too much, because I think they can just knock me out with a Dazzling Gleam if they have it. If they have Discharge, that could be bad too. But I mean, I might be okay. Potentially. The Valiant is going to be faster, which is not great. I'm probably losing both of these Pokemon, and I don't want to lock into Dazzling Gleam, or Origin Pulse for that matter. I think what I want to do is, I think I want to lock into... we have seen Terra, so I might be okay to get away with a... let's see here. I might be okay to get away with Draco Meteor. Maybe. We're just going to Heavy Slam and Fiery Dance. Okay. Let's find out if you have a spread move or not. You do. Okay. Iron Moth lives. Okay, that's cool. Thank you, Iron Moth. I appreciate the effort. Okay. I think what I can do then is Volt Switch off of the... I think I can Volt Switch potentially off the Iron Valiant, and then lock into Dazzling Gleam. Yeah, I think that's okay. I'm going to protect my Moth, and I'm going to Volt Switch. Now, with their max speed, that could be a little bit scary, because, I mean, I'm neutral to electric. But I know they're not Scarfed, so, I mean, it's an honest speed type, potentially. Yeah, there's the wild card, which, I mean, fool me once, fool me twice. Or fool me once, shame on me, fool me twice, again, shame on me. That's not good, though. That is not good. Yeah, I should have took the risk and gone for the damage. Their Life Orb too, so that was just a genuine speed tie loss. Okay, so I'm gonna have to attack with both of these Pokemon. I'm pretty sure Ice Beam does it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Ice Beam can get Miraidon at this range. The real question is can Acid Spray get it at the Iron Valiant at this range? Actually, I have Hurricane. We're gonna click Hurricane. I think I go Protect, actually. Because they might have thought... Yeah, they might have thought I was just going to do that. Like, go for Origin Pulse, which I'm not. They went for the Electro Drift into the Kyogre, which is great. We get rid of the Iron Valiant finally, but... Iron Moth cannot deal with this Miraidon, unfortunately. Yeah, like, I might have to double. And I don't think I get it. I don't think I live either. Yeah, I really do not think I live. Yeah, I don't live that. Now, Iron Moth does have a special attack boost from Fiery Dance earlier. So, I mean, maybe? Oh my god, Iron Moth! Alright. Whew. Okay, I was definitely resigned to lose that, but I mean... I am pleasantly surprised, and I hope you guys are too. I was not expecting Iron Moth to carry right there. But you know what? The Acid Spray with the +1 special attack boost and the Quark Drive boost, yeah, I guess that was enough. And plus the Life Orb recoil definitely helped me at the end of the day too, because it put Miraidon a little bit lower, so... Yeah. That was definitely a little bit more stressful than I wanted it to be at the very end, because like we had a really good start to that game, but I mean... losing Miraidon to the speed type was definitely not what I wanted to see. Like, I'm glad that I still went with the Volt Switch, because if Volt Switch had gone first, like, I would have gotten Kyogre. I would have gotten Kyogre in instead of Miraidon, and I still would have lost Kyogre, but getting Miraidon in fresh would have been okay, because then it's a guessing game of what does my opponent want to do? Do they want to target the Miraidon? Can they target like the Miraidon first with the speed tie break in their favor, and then can Iron Moth handle it from there? So it would have been. It was definitely that was definitely a good comeback for sure at the end of the day. Anyways, good game to my opponent. Hey, thank you guys so much for checking out this Miraidon and Kyogre team in action. We didn't end up needing to click Terra Dark on Kyogre, which honestly, I'm okay with that, because although we did have one moment where it might have been needed, it's kind of good that we didn't end up having to use it at all, because I was kind of on the fence to begin with, but we ended up playing up against a lot of different stuff today. We ended up running up against Dialga and Calyrex Ice Rider, although we didn't get to see if the Ice Rider came because that opponent did Rage Quit. We also played up against a couple of different Miraidons. We saw Lunala paired with one, Ho-Oh paired with another, and then we saw a solo Kyogre team with the Dunsparce, which honestly, yeah, we got to see a lot of different stuff. Like the Dunsparce with Rock Slide, yeah, they made my team flinch a lot, but I'm glad I was able to overcome that. The Lunala was actually really scary here because, like my Kyogre, it too had an Electric Seed, and we just fortunately were able to outspeed their Miraidon and finish them off with a Specs-boosted Dazzling Gleam, which also helped take out Lunala at the end of the day, so that was definitely helpful. And then we also had that clutch victory moment for Iron Moth, where we ended up having Iron Moth and Kyogre staring down a Miraidon after a very good back and forth with my opponent, where Iron Moth was able to just take advantage of the fact that when Electric Terrain went up the second time, it got a special attack booster off of its Quark Drive as opposed to a speed, and that allowed the Acid Spray to finish off the already weakened Miraidon. Now, would I have felt a lot better having a speed booster? Probably. Is it a good thing I had that special attack boost instead? Absolutely. You bet your sweet Bippy it was, because I don't know if it would have been enough at that point to knock it out. But Iron Moth came in clutch at the end of the day, and I cannot celebrate it enough, because I was definitely resigned to lose that game after that back and forth. And honestly, I'm just glad that given how long that match went, we were able to snatch the victory from the jaws of defeat at that point. Anyways, let me know what you think of the team down in the comments below, and I will see you next time.